Hello Pisces, how are you? I hope this finds you well. So we're going to be doing your general love reading and everything that you need to know, whether it's about this reading or scheduling your personal readings, Patreon, or the tarot course. All of that is in the description box below for you. Alright Pisces, we are going to take a look and see how you are currently being viewed this week. How is Pisces currently being viewed in love? We have the King of Cups. Some of you could be dealing with a Scorpio. The challenge for this person when it comes to you. We have the Seven of Cups. The challenge for you when it comes to this person. Now this could be a new person, a past person, somebody that's still yet to come in. We'll have to see what Spirit has for you. The challenge for you when it comes to this person. We have the Nine of Swords. And the way that you are viewing them this week, we have the Ten of Swords. I see the Ace of Wands here at the bottom of the deck. Wow, we got two aces underneath that. I see the Ace of Wands and the Ace of Pentacles. And I see the Nine of Pentacles. The Six of Wands. Some of you could definitely be having something new come in as well. I'm seeing two separate energies here. And for some of you, this new person may not have arrived yet. For others of you, maybe they recently have. You could just be starting to get notice or get attention from this person. But for others of you, I feel like that's something that's coming up. Now, this energy here looks like to be a past energy here. Now, I do feel like the way that you are being perceived by this person is the King of Cups. So one, this person could look at you as somebody who they have a lot of love for. Maybe somebody who's very emotionally mature. But this could also be this person viewing you as somebody who is, how do I want to say that? Like open to giving and receiving love. And especially here with the challenge showing up as the Seven of Cups, I feel like this person could feel very emotionally overwhelmed, but I also feel here that this person could perceive you to have maybe other options, okay? So like I said, for some of you, maybe you are meeting somebody here, or this could just be something that this person is, you know, really worried about showing up as a challenge for them. Now for you, Pisces, the challenge is the Nine of Swords. So I do feel like you could still be very upset or distraught when it comes to this connection here that we're looking at. It does feel like there has been some kind of ending. For some of you, this part is not going to be for all of you, but for some of you, there could be an aspect of betrayal, a sense of betrayal involved in this for you. But I definitely see an ending here. And it does feel like you're just still doing your best to, you know, deal with that. We're going to start to clarify some of these. I still see you being very in your head, Pisces, when it comes to this situation here. Tell me about the King of Cups. Why is that how Pisces is being viewed? Okay, we have the Eight of Swords. So this person does still have a lot of love for you, but this person also feels very restricted at this time. It's like they have a lot of reasons why, despite the feelings that they have for you, this is something that either they can't have or it won't work. We'll have to keep going and see what comes up, but I do feel like this person, I think maybe because they do have such deep feelings for you. It does feel like they are, really in their head about the situation, definitely feeling a certain level of anxiety as well, especially when they think about you starting to, move forward. Clarifying the Seven of Cups, we have the Two of Swords. Yeah, and the Two of Swords can be a little bit of an energy of, being in denial. And with that Seven of Cups, it can be a card of illusions. I feel here, Pisces, that somebody could have been, in there a little bit, I don't want to say delusional, but maybe a little bit delusional when it comes to something not really being over, right? But especially for those of you where you have something new coming in or you're opening up to new options, I definitely feel like this person is going to take that pretty hard, as well as being pretty surprised as well. Because this is showing up as a challenge where somebody's just not quite seeing something clearly, or they're wanting to avoid looking at some kind of truth. Pisces, to me, I feel like you're in a very different space where, and maybe you're the one that is implementing this, but it definitely feels like you're in a space of, being very real with yourself, accepting that something is over. It doesn't mean that it's easy, or even necessarily that that's what you want, but it does look like you're not in denial about it, okay? Where I feel like this person may be a little bit. Tell me about the Nine of Swords. We have the Emperor. So even though you are very upset, Pisces, I do feel like you have a good handle on it. You are not letting this, totally take you down. And you may be doing a very good job of not letting that show, right? So even though you may be feeling that way internally, you may be feeling that Nine of Swords energy, looking at you from the outside, people may not be able to see that at all, okay, with that Emperor energy. I also feel here that this could resonate, that maybe that's something that is a struggle for you. Maybe you are trying to kind of really keep it together, and it's something that's just showing up as a challenge. But I also feel like there's something about this that could feel like maybe you weren't prepared for it. The Emperor, he has armor on underneath his cloak, which means he's kind of always prepared. He's always ready. When it comes up as a challenge, it could feel like maybe this is an ending that you didn't see coming, or a situation that you just didn't see coming, or it's something that you felt like, I wasn't really ready for this. I'm not really prepared for this. That being said, even though you may not feel like you were ready for this, Pisces, I think that you are handling this in a way that you should be really proud of. Now, there is also this aspect coming up where you may feel a little like you are, like it's out of your hands. For some of you, Pisces, especially for those of you where there was a sense of betrayal, even if you still want to be with this person, there could be something about this that makes you feel like, after this situation, I don't have an option but to let go, or I don't have an option but to move on. We always do have options, but it could feel that way to you because of whatever has transpired here for some of you. Tell me about the Ten of Swords energy. Yeah, we have the World card here. So I do feel, Pisces, that you are closing this out. Or you're just, you're in acceptance. You're not... You may felt like you weren't ready for it, but you are handling it, and you definitely should be proud of that. I feel like this person's not quite in the same space. I feel like this person's still a little bit, avoiding that truth, or a little bit in denial about the situation. But like I said, Pisces, I definitely feel like you have something new coming in. Yeah, look, even that looks amazing. That looks amazing. You have something brand new coming in for you. I almost kind of feel like, with the World card being the last card here, I almost kind of feel like it's a reward, Pisces. Like, I feel like you finally closed out, a chapter or a cycle that, was having kind of a negative impact on you, or something that was difficult for you. And I feel like it's almost like because you are doing that, I feel like you're being rewarded with, a connection that is actually really in alignment with you. And even here after this, we have, after the Six of Wands, wow, we have the Temperance and the Ace of Pentacles and the Temperance kind of gives it this divine energy. And it's this energy that feels like, you know, worth the wait. Okay. It was something that was worth the wait. You have something coming in that was worth the wait. I feel like it's going to bring a lot of understanding to you, Pisces, where you're going to be able to look at this situation where right now in this, you may be like, I can't understand why this had to happen. I cannot see a reason why I had to go through all of this. But I feel like when this connection, this new connection comes in for you, I feel like you're going to understand why this one couldn't work out. But the signs I'm seeing for you, I see Scorpio, Gemini, Libra, Aries, all the fixed signs, Taurus, Scorpio, Leo, and Aquarius. I do see all the fire signs here as well, and Cancer energy, but that is what I have for you. I do hope that it helps. Even if I did not mention a specific sign, the reading can still resonate for you, but that's what I have for you, and I hope that everything helps. If it doesn't, let me know in the comments down below. If it does, let me know in the comments down below, preferably if it does. I'm just kidding, guys. All right. Everything you need to know is in the description box below for you. And if you want personal prayers for any reason, just put the little prayer emoji in the comments down below and I will go through and pray for you. But if this is where we part, thank you so much for being here and I will see you next time.